Here we go, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Today's class is based on seva, and that's why this class is my gift to you today. Seva is the act of selfless service without need for acknowledgement. It's when you go out into the community and you're doing your seva, maybe you're looking for opportunities to perform acts of selfless service, like a Cub Scout helping an old lady cross the street. He doesn't need his name in the paper. So I want you to, as you go out into your day today, look and see how you can contribute to the planet without the need for acknowledgement, and just get on about your day by making somebody else's happy, and hopefully they pay that forward. So today's class is a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not focusing on any one thing in particular, but you might want to have a strap and some blocks handy, and we're going to come to standing on the mat. You know, I had a beer last night. Never a good idea, makes my joints hurt. Let's circle the wrists. Other direction. Pop those fingers. Pop, squeeze, pop, squeeze. Shake out your hands. Let's do those feet. Come up onto the ball of the foot. And when you push forward, I want you to push equally into big toe and baby toe, so your knees centered over your middle toes. Come back and then pop the toes up. Down, roll forward, pop up. And one more. And now let's squeeze an orange, an imaginary orange, down into the earth. Up, squeeze, bend the back knee too. One more. Let's circle out the ankle on this one. You can use a wall, use a chair. Other direction. Good. Peel out the feet before we change. Right, we're rolling up onto the ball of the foot. Look down, base of big toe, base of baby toe, equal pressure into the earth. So your shin is lined up over the middle. Come back and pop. Down, roll forward, pop. One more. Squeeze an imaginary orange under the heel, down. Let's bend the back knee, sit. Roll up, squeeze, sit. One more. And come up. We'll circle out the ankle. Other direction. And I think it would feel good if I turn my toes under, stretch out the top of the foot, front of the ankle, other foot. Pedal out those feet. And then come to your mat. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the shins or the earth. Place the hands on top of the feet, drag them up the legs, up the torso, come to the center line of the body, drawing up, inhale. This time as you circle behind, bring your hands to your low back, slide the hands down the outside of the legs. Slide them around the tops of the feet, inside the legs, up the front line of the body, inhale. Circle back, hands on the low back, slide down the outsides of the legs. Circle to inner ankle, up the inner leg. Hips, center line of body, one more time. Slide the hands down outside of legs. Inner legs, center line of body. Bring your hands to your heart, step your feet together. Drop your chin slightly towards your heart. Breathing in. Exhale, ha. Root down through your feet, 2 more breaths. One more. Slowly bring your hands over your head. And swan dive. Exhale. I'm at the back of the mat. Walking your hands to the front of the mat. Coming into down dog. Walk your feet out a little further if you need to. Bring your knees to the earth. I want you to grab a block to feel something before we do our next down dog. We'll place the block on the earth. Come down onto your knees and bring the block inside of your forearms. So your elbows aren't on the block, it's just below the elbow joint. Then see if you can pick up that block. All right, make sure it's good and comfortable. If it's not, put it back down, adjust it so it feels it's evenly in between your arms. Okay, fingers are pointing forward, curl the toes under, and now lift into your down dog. Squeeze the block with your forearms. Put your awareness in the heel of your hands. As you're squeezing the block, does that take the pressure off the heel of your hands? Drop your head. Breathe. Lift the sit bones. One more breath. On the exhale, bend your knees. Move the block off to the side. So now you'll have this memory of the block between the arms. We'll come back into our down dog. With those fingers spread, pressing the forearms to the center line. Float your right foot to the ceiling. Bend your knee, rotate the heel to your left sit bone. Just feel your hip opening. Come back to center and let's make circles with the knee. Just circling your right knee, your right hip. Bring your knee to your chest. Step your right foot forward between the hands and bring your left knee down onto the earth. Okay? Hands up on your thigh. Bring your hands to your heart. Pushing your hands gently together, let's slowly lift the hands to the ceiling. Separate the arms and imagine that block between your forearms again. Sinking your hips forward. Shift your hips back a few inches. Take a little back bend. Feel your left knee pressing into the earth and your front foot pressing into the earth. Circle your arms behind. Bring your hands inside of your right foot and let's walk the right foot off to the side for lizard pose. Bending your elbows straight back, draping your head towards the earth. Inhale, roll up onto your fingertips. Exhale, come down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. In this pose, come part way up. Walk your left hand a little more off to the left, right hand inside of thigh. Gently begin to rotate the thigh open. As you turn your navel to the ceiling, turn your left lung to the ceiling. Turn your gaze to look over your right shoulder. Feel that all the way down into your left hip, left thigh, left groin. Return part way. Let's float the right arm up to the ceiling. Spin your palm to face behind. Rotate the hand down, wrapping it around your bottom waist. Take this into a bind. Rotating, look over the right shoulder again. One more breath. On the exhale, release your right hand back to the ceiling. Bring the hand back to the earth. Sit back into hero's pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. At any time, if this is not comfortable, take your cushion, take a blanket, place it under your buttocks. Breath in. Exhale, hands in front. We'll come into our down dog with our imaginary block, lifting the hips high. Breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Chest presses back to thighs. Breath in, out through the mouth. One more. Squeeze the imaginary block. Step your feet together. Float your left foot to the sky. Bend the knee. Turn the heel to your right sit bone, looking under left arm. Return your chest to face forward. Hip circles with the left leg. Change direction. Now bring the knee back to the chest, inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knee comes to the earth. Anjali Mudra in Anjaneyasana. Float the arms up. Imagine you have that block between your forearms again. Let's pull the bottom tips, the shoulder blades down towards the mat. Bring your hips back 2 inches. Lift your arms back behind you for a little back bend. One more breath. Arms back to the sky. Slowly bring the hands down inside of your left foot and walk your left foot a little more to the left. So we're doing these push-ups. The elbows point straight back. Slowly press down. Feel that in your left hip crease, in your groin. Inhale, roll up. Come on to tented fingers. Exhale, come down. Up. 2 more times. Last one. Rolling up. Let's just walk your foot a little more to the left maybe. Bring your left hand inside of your thighs. We slowly rotate it. Begin to spin your navel. Spin the opposite hip bone, the bottom lung, the back of the throat, the back of the brain. And I'm grabbing on to my thigh and pulling the tissues up towards the knee. Return part way. Float your left arm up. Let's begin that twist again. Spin your palm and drop the wrist around your bottom waist. One more breath. Slowly unwind. Bring the hand back down to the earth into hero's pose. And observe, are we evened out through the groins? So I'm going to give you an option here. You can place your hands around the back of the head and do some gentle neck traction, or two more options. We were talking before we hit the record button about the sutures of the skull. You can bring your hands to either side of the center line of the skull. And let's just take the right hand and begin to pull the tissues of the skull down towards your ear. So there's this option. Or you can bring the top of your head down to the mat and gently roll your head to the right without impacting the neck. Just opening the tissues, the suture in the center line of the skull. Breathe. Slowly roll back to center. You can roll into hero's pose or roll up. Just breathe into your head. How does that feel? See if you can notice sensations. Relax your eyebrows, relax your face. Let's take that to the other side. So both hands to the head, gently pulling down the left hand to pull the skin, or you're putting your head on the mat and rolling over to the left to gently encourage the skull, the scalp, to pull towards the left ear. Drop into a slow breath. Two more breaths. And slowly release. Slowly roll up. Shoulders roll back and down, lengthen sides of neck. Interlace your hands behind the head, and we'll just gently pull the tissues up towards the ceiling. And gently press your head into the hands. One more breath. And slowly release. Let's put the heel of the hands on the forehead and draw, and put the fingertips on the head, pull the flesh forward. And now squeeze the heel of the hands in the forehead and draw the heels of the hands towards the sides of the head. Release. And place your right hand on the side of your head. Push your head into your right hand as your hand pushes into the head. breath. And slowly release. Other side. Press head into hand, hand into head. One more breath. Bring both hands to the sides of the head. And I just want you to draw the energy down. And release your hands to the earth. Come into reverse table, picking up your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Lift the heart. Feel this into your biceps, your triceps, your armpits. Push into the arches of the feet. Lift your hips. Use your core. Slowly release, coming down. Grab one block. We're going to fold one leg and put the block under the other buttock. The extended leg has a block under it. Good. Float your arms up, flex your foot. Exhale, forward fold halfway. Now really push down through your sit bone, anchor into your heel, lift your arms back up, circle your arms behind. Let's explore this. Can you pick up your foot to rock your baby, the extended leg? It's all good. Let's see if we can just draw the baby in towards our heart. We're working towards heron pose. Let's rock. Feel the femur bone in your hip, the ball and socket, rocking it. This is where you might need a strap to lift the leg up for heron pose. Or maybe you can just grab onto the foot and lift it up. Maybe you just grab onto your big toe. Trying to straighten that leg, that's where you would use a strap. So feel your sit bone in the block, push down through the sit bone, lift the crown of your head to the ceiling, pushing through your heel, flex the toes towards your face. One more breath. Slowly release. We'll swing it around, sitting on your block for hero's pose. Try to bring the knees together. Roll your shoulders back, broaden your collarbones. Become aware of your shins, the top of your ankles and your feet making contact with the earth. Close your eyes, breath in. Exhale through the nose. 2 more. So roll over into the leg that had been extended. We'll extend the other leg now and get the block under your buttocks. Get yourself nice and settled. Flex your foot. Steer your heart towards the center line between your legs. Arms float up. Imagine that block between our forearms. Breath in. Hinging from the hips, come halfway down. Feel your toes pulling towards your knees. This is a back body stretch. Inhale, float up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Circle your arms behind. And we're going to rock our baby. Bring the extended leg foot. We're just rocking the femur bone in the hip socket. Draw your baby in close. Get ready if you need a strap, grab your strap. And extend the leg out, pulling in towards the body, lifting the back of the head, the back of the heart up towards the ceiling so you look like a V. Breathe into the back of your extended leg. Heron's pose. One more breath. Slowly release, swing it around. You're sitting on your block, under your tailbone, knees together. Maybe you have 2 blocks. Become aware of the front of your shin, down through the ankles, through the tops of the feet. Shoulder blades roll back and down. 3 breaths here. Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through the nose. Slightly pinch off back of the throat. Exhale through the nose. One more. Open your eyes. Come off of your block. We're going to come into seated wide angle pose. One of the props you can use is a blanket to lift your sit bones up a little bit. It's not necessary. Or a cushion, it just depends on your ability to get into the pose. Opening up the feet as wide as comfortable for you. And I pick my buttocks up to move the flesh out from under my sit bones. Flex the feet. Toes are pointing straight up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, let's rotate to the one side. I'm rotating to my right. Bring your fingertips, one behind, other hand in front. Little rotation. Inhale, arms back up overhead, body center. Exhale, rotate other direction. Fingertips push into the earth to help you rotate. Body center, arms overhead. Exhale, let's come forward. Bring your hands on top of your thighs, thumbs behind. Roll back up, push your hands down into your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, really grounding the thighs down. Bring your torso forward. You're pressing the thighs into the earth. So you're looking down. Activate your quadriceps. Lengthen your head across the room. Inhale, round the back, roll up. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Pulling the toes towards the knees. On tented fingers, pull your shoulder blades towards the wall behind you. Activate the quadriceps, activate your thighs. Breath in. Exhale, roll up. Let's see if we can grab our toes. Slide the hands as far down the leg as you can go. Maybe you only get to the ankles. Or can you grab your big toes with your peace fingers? Pull in. Lengthen spine. Breath in. On the exhale, bend the elbows. Try to bring your heart towards the floor without rounding the back. So you only come as far down as you can before the back wants to round. Inhale, roll up. Let your hands drag up your legs, roll overhead, breath in. Exhale, rotate to your right leg. Forward fold over the leg. Can you grab your ankle or your foot or use a strap? Rotate your heart so it's over top of your leg. Feel both legs strongly grounding into the earth. Your left toes are still pointing to the ceiling. Now take your left hand and bring it outside of your right foot or your right calf, and then we'll take the right arm for a twist behind. So what can you hold on to with the left hand comfortably? Slowly release. Walk your hands back to the center. Roll up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, rotate to the left leg. Coming down. Grabbing the ankle, the foot, or using a strap. Rotate your heart down. Strongly flex the feet. Pull your head towards the foot. Take that right hand on the inside of the foot, cross it over the foot or outside of the calf. Float your left arm behind for a twist. Let that twist come all the way through the spine, through the throat, through the skull. Slowly return. Bring your hands back to center, rolling up. Slide your heels in for cobbler's pose. Grabbing above the ankles, elbows are just above your inner thighs. Inhale, lift the spine up. On the exhale, forward fold, pressing inner thighs down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. This time, stay here. Begin to press your thighs up into your elbows as your elbows press into your thighs. Inhale, release the tension, roll the head up. Again, coming down, elbows press, thighs open. Resist by pressing thighs up into elbows. Lengthen spine. Inhale, roll up one more time. Exhale, roll down. Press down, push up. Release, roll your head up, and begin to walk your heels as close as you can to your perineum. Hold on to the toes. If that's not possible, you're going to take your strap, wrap it around your feet. Let's pick up. You got to roll a little bit back up behind your sit bones and pull the feet towards your navel. Navel pressure. Try to push your shoulder blades down. All right, if you have a strap, this is going to be difficult. You'll have to slide your hands down the strap. Otherwise, I'd like everybody to grab their big toes and bring your legs out wide. Maybe release the strap and just hold onto your calves if your legs are very tight. All right? So this is a balanced posture. You're rolling back towards your tailbone, using your abdominal muscles as you push the heels up to the ceiling. Pull down into your shoulder blades. One more breath. Bend the knees. Bring the feet back to the earth. Let's reverse that. Come into reverse tabletop again. Push through the arches of the feet. You can be looking forward or looking back, what feels right for you. Slowly come down onto your buttocks or over onto your knees. Coming up, so we're just seated on our knees and our toes. Hands at the low back for modified camel. Pushing the hip bones forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slowly release. Child's pose. On the inhale, round up into cat. Curl your toes under, down dog. Step your right foot forward, rolling up for warrior one. Walk your foot off to the side a little bit. Make fists with the hands. Pull down. Feel like something is pushing up into your elbows. And then begin to move your fists back. Right? So feel like there's pressure under your elbows and you're moving your fists back. Slowly release the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Draw the hands down to the earth. Puff your chest. Release the hands. Step forward, mountain. Pinky pulls down to the earth. Now, which foot did you have in front before? I had my left foot in front. You want to get the other one in front. We're taking warrior one. So just make sure it's your other leg. Walk the foot a little off to the side. Arms come up. Push into your back heel. Make fists pull down. Feel like you're pushing against resistance with your elbows. And then open your hands or keep them fists. Push them back. You can explore, what's it feel like? Do you like it with fists or with wide hands? Pushing into that back heel. One more breath. Slowly release the hands down, clasp them behind you. Draw the hands down towards the earth as you puff your chest. Slowly release. Step forward, roll your shoulders back and down. One more breath. Arms begin to float up. Bend the elbows. Bring your forearms together. Squeeze the elbows together and start to separate the hands away from each other. Lift the elbows a little bit. Slowly release. Relax down. Let's try that again. Inhale up. Come down to our goalpost arms. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Squeeze. Then open the hands away. Let's open the fingers. Lift the elbows. Relax. Let the hands just relax down. One more time. Inhale up. Goalposts. Squeeze. Open. Lift the elbows. Relax. Let the hands just relax. Can you make little figure eights with the hands? Shake them out. All right. Come down onto your knees. You can sit on your knees or sit cross-legged or in cow face pose where you stack one knee on top of the other. And again, you can have a little blanket under your sit bones. So what we're going to do here is not traditional. Let's bring the arms to the side. One arm goes up, the other goes down. Then bend the elbows and try to bring them across each other. Try to cross the other side of the room. And you're not touching your back, you're hovering against your back. But squeeze the arms towards each other. Lift your head. Let's rotate to the other side. Squeeze the head back. Arms are just hovering off of the back. Change. Release, change your legs. Lift the arms, let's do that again. So it's like cow face pose, but we're squeezing and hovering. One more time. Release. Undo your legs. Come into child's pose, feet together, knees wide. Breathe into your low back. Feel like you can feel your diaphragm expanding on your breath into your back. One more expansive breath. On the exhale, lift your head. Shift your torso forward so you're on your front body. Move your props away from the sides so we have room for the arms. Extend your arms forward. Pick up your right arm and your left leg. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. Slowly return. Return the head. Head lifts, left arm lifts, right leg lifts. Extend. Return, rest the head. Lift the head, bring your arms up, make goalposts, arms pull back. Lift the chest higher, squeeze the shoulder blades. Extend the arms. Let your chest come back down to the ground. Bring your hands beside your hips, palms facing the hips. Now rotate the palms down. Inhale, swing the arms out to the side, overhead, reach. Pull down, making goalposts. Extend the arms to the side, swing them around. Rotate palms down. Swing the arms overhead, breath in. One more time, make fists pull down into goalpost, lat pull. Swing the arms to the side and all the way down. Palms are facing down to the earth beside your hips. Release the hands under your shoulders. Back to child's pose. Roll up into cat. On back onto your belly, and then we'll roll over onto our back. Grab your strap. You might need it, you might not. We're doing reclined hand to foot pose. If you bend your knees, grab your toes, and send your legs up to the sky. Will they straighten? And if they won't, this is when you're going to grab your strap. So straight up to the sky, hanging out here. If you're using your strap, have your hands as close to the feet as you can. Begin to pull the feet over your face and feel this lengthening through your low back. Pushing the heels to the ceiling. Pull the feet a little closer. Can you start to get your low back to peel up off the mat? Come into plow. Slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time. Bend your knees, release your arms out to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Take the knees to the right, let them hover as you look left. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Knees go left, then hover. Head goes right to look down. Your right arm, palms facing down. Return to center. You can do that exactly as it is, or extend the legs straight. Take them over to the right and hover. Bend the knees, inhale back to center. Stay with bent knees or extend your legs straight. Take them to the left to hover, look right. Bend your knees, let the knees come right down to the earth. Left hand on top of thighs. Reclined twist. Just reclined twist. Can we do a little something for the shoulders? Pick up your left arm, bring it towards the right, and use your right hand to clasp the back of the triceps and pull the left arm over to the right. Slide the hand down to the forearm, to the wrist. Let's just give it a little extra extension. Slowly release and return the hand back to the left. Arms 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Head comes center. Let's waterfall the legs. Let your right leg come right up to the center. And now the left follows, legs wide apart. We roll over to the right. Waterfall. Let's do that again to the left. Lift the left, following with the right. So you're in left twist. Lift the right leg first to the center, now the left. We're coming over to the right and we're going to stay on the right. Right hand on top of thigh, look left. Breathe into your low back. Relax your whole back body. Relax your face. Now we'll cross that right arm over, bringing the left hand behind the tricep, or wherever feels comfortable, just drawing the right arm over to the left. On the inhale, slide your hand down to your right wrist and just elongate the arm a little more. Gently return your right arm, left arm out to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Lift the left leg to the center, and then the right follows for waterfall. To the right. To the left. Come back to center, knees in your chest. Pull your shoulder blades down into the earth. Bring your knees to your armpits. Press your inner knees open. Extend the legs wide into a big V. Big toes point down. Bend the knees. Release the feet to the mat for cobbler's pose. You might want to use your blocks to support your thighs. And get your blankets. Get yourself covered up if you're in a cool location. Palms are turned up. Bring your awareness to your inner thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tell your inner thighs to release holding. Take a breath into your shoulders. As you exhale, tell your shoulders to relax. Tell your jaw to relax. Your forehead, relax. Back of skull, relax. Breath in. Exhale down the body. Tell the torso to relax. Tell your upper back, middle back, low back, relax. Check in with your face again. Soften all the facial muscles. Soften the scalp. Soften the skull. Become aware of your brain and the brain stem at the top of the neck. Soften the brain stem. Soften your cervical vertebra, the 7 vertebrae in your neck. Breathe in. Relax neck vertebra. Relax. Relax shoulder blades. Relax buttock muscles. Slowly begin to undo the feet, sliding the feet to their respective corners of your mat. Baby toes drop out to the side. Adjust those blocks under your thighs. Make sure your palms are turned up. Breathe in a breath of oxygen. Consciously pull oxygen into all your cells. Consciously release carbon dioxide. The body naturally heals. Breath in oxygen. Release the garbage on the exhale. One more time. Let your entire back body sink like warm taffy into your mat. Let all your awareness be about releasing as you rest in Shavasana. Every time a thought comes up, release. Every time a body issue comes up, release and soften into that space. Breath in. Soft sigh out. Bring your hand in the shape of a diamond over your navel. Take a breath down behind the hands. Exhale, spiral the energy in your lower abdomen. Two more full breaths into your low belly. Exhale, it spirals. Lift the back of the navel up towards the heart. Squeeze all the abdominal muscles up towards the heart in Uddiyana Bandha. Mula Bandha, engage your pelvic floor muscles, lift them up. Relax. Again, pull the navel back, up. Pull the pelvic floor up. Feel the bind around the navel and the root, the pelvic floor. Breath in. Relax. One more time. Engage all around the navel. Pull it back and up. Pull the pelvic floor up. Feel all the muscles of the pelvic floor lifting. Energy flowing up the spine to the brain. Shoulders remain on the floor. Lift your face towards the sky. Chin parallel to the eyes. Squeeze your buttock muscles. Slowly relax the glutes. Slowly release the head. Lift the feet off the ground, flex the feet, circle the ankles. Other direction. Flex. Arms rise overhead, stretching the body long. Relax. Bring the legs inside of the blocks. Let's move the blocks. Slide the feet up your mat. Rolling the knees over to the right into a fetal position. Slowly pressing left hand into the earth, roll up. Coming onto a meditation cushion or a block. Let's finish with a little breath work. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, make fist pull down. Inhale. Speed it up. Bellows breath at your own pace. You can go slower or we can go faster. Thumbs overhead, thumbs touch, breath in. Squeeze the navel in and up. Exhale, hands down. Hands to the knees. Breath in. Exhale, ha. Bring fists to your chest. We'll send the hands out. Spread the fingers. Pull back. So inhale forward. And play with the rhythm. What works for you? Bellows breath. High blood pressure, go slower. Hold out, thumbs touch, lift overhead, breath in. Exhale, float the hands down, hands back to thighs. Breath in, breath out. We'll finish with crossing. Punch one way, punch the other way. Slow it down. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Breath in. Exhale, ha. Pull that breath all the way down below the navel. Hold the breath. Let it spiral below the navel. Exhale. One more. Pull it all the way down. Hold. Release. Turn your palms up. Lift your spine. Let's just spend a quiet moment here, observing the body, allowing the mind to be empty. Bring your fingers or your palm to your sternum. Let's take a breath in and hum into the sternum. Other hand to the sternum, fingers or palms, breath in. Once more. Remember the definition of seva. This act of selfless service without recognition from your heart to others today, even if your self-service is to wish them well, to bless them with peace and health as you walk about your day. Release your hands to a prayer and drop your chin. Acknowledge your wonderful body, this beautiful space and time you've carved out. We take a breath in and acknowledge the light by saying, Namaste. Okay, a little bit of a lot of stuff today. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having class.
You're welcome. I'm glad I did.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. That was really super.
Thanks, Victoria. Well, happy Sunday. Make it a good one. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, yeah. Have a great week, everybody.
Cheers. Be well.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, John.